We're going to explain how to run a query in Microsoft Access. There are several ways to do this, depending on what you're trying to achieve. 1. Running a select query. This is the most common type of query, used to retrieve data from one or more tables. To run a select query, open your Access database. Navigate to the Queries tab in the navigation pane, usually on the left side of the screen. Find the query you want to run. It will usually have a query icon next to its name. Double-click the query's name. Access will open the query in Design View or Datasheet View. If it's in Design View, click the Run button, it looks like an exclamation mark, on the ribbon. If it's already in Datasheet View, showing the query results, you can simply close and reopen the query to refresh the data. 2. Running an action query. Action queries, unlike select queries which only display data, modify data. These include queries that add, update, delete, or append records. These are run differently. Open the query in Design View, and instead of clicking the Run button immediately, you'll need to be extra careful. Review the query design very thoroughly to ensure it will perform the correct actions. Double-check the criteria and fields involved. An action query can permanently alter your database, so a thorough review before execution is critical. Once you've carefully reviewed, click the Run button, the exclamation point. Access will prompt you for confirmation before making the changes. 3. Running a query from VBA code. If you're working with Access VBA, Visual Basic for Applications, you can run queries programmatically. This involves using the docmd run SQL method. For example, the line docmd run SQL select from my table would run a query that selects all fields from a table called myTable. This method is often used in macros or custom applications built within Access. Note that this requires programming knowledge, and proper error handling should be implemented to avoid unexpected behavior. 4. Saving query results. After running a select query, you might want to save the results. You can do this by choosing External Data from the External Data tab on the ribbon. From there, you have the option of exporting your query data to another file format, like an Excel spreadsheet or a text file. You can also create a new table from your query results using the Append Query option. But be cautious. Append Query adds the results to an existing table. If your query is not carefully designed, it could accidentally duplicate data. 5. Troubleshooting query issues. If your query isn't running correctly, carefully check the following. Spelling in table and field names. Access is case-insensitive but needs correct spelling. The syntax of your query, especially for SQL queries. And the relationships between tables if your query involves more than one table. Access provides error messages that can help you pinpoint these problems. If the error isn't clear, searching online for the specific error message often provides solutions. By following these steps, you can confidently run queries in Access to retrieve, modify, or manage your database information. Remember to always back up your database before running any action queries to avoid accidental data loss.